Hey guys, Black is back again with another video. Now, we all know how crazy the economy is and the job market, right? Well, as you can see from the title, this is not a funny video. This is a very serious video. It's about parents belittling their kids. We all know, and all those YouTubers especially know, fucking from all these wonderful videos, all these wise people on here, which I consider myself to be. I don't give a fuck how many subscribers I have. I'm still know that I know what the fuck's going on. To all the parents out there that have brought their children here and then belittling them, right? Because we all know how hard it is to get a hold of things. I'll go ahead and inform you on my current situation. Fucking place that I've lived for almost 10 years. I love living here. Had a perfect job and everything, and then I fucking get fired over stress, cross-training. I was happy where I was and get fired anyway. And you got all that experience from working in a freezer. Of course, you got all, just fucking stupid scamdemic hitting and everybody getting too much overtime. So I end up having to fucking get fired anyway. And so you got all that money from working in that freezer, right? You try to cope with it because, stay at a hotel and get some drinks or whatever. And nobody ever gives you nothing because the economy sucks. Even when you got experience. Because these people, it's like, they look on your records like, oh my God, he got stressed out. We don't want to take him, That's all because I had to care so much about what I was doing, right? So now you got to have that follow you. And then you can't pay for your perfect apartment that you live in for almost 9 years. And it's like, this is just my situation. I'm sure a lot of guys, some people can't work at all. It's just all this, who knows? There's so many terrible things in this hell world. But anyway, as I was saying, you got all that money or that paper from working in the damn freezer. And you can get on here and make videos all you want, but it ain't going to change the fact that we live in a crazy, psychotic world of people just fucking each other over. Just, the top 1%, and everybody else has to suffer. And just try to cope before they die. The parents brought them here. It's not fair. I just talk about biblical being knowledgeable. It's just pissed me off. It's not even worth being pissed off about. Everything's regulated. Gotta just shut up and take it, right? Like a good little boy, just shut your mouth. Otherwise, you're a bad person. You're worthless and stupid. Miserable society that's made that way on purpose by these so-called elite. Yeah. That's pretty much it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, just like I was saying, you live in an apartment for almost, just over 9 years. You love where you live, but you live there anymore. So now you gotta have that follow you, having to, asking them, how do I pay it back? Well, you just gotta pay it back. I mean, you probably have to pay more back, and you had fucking, double in the mail or whatever. They still haven't given me any stupid notice yet. I don't know why. Last time they gave it to me right away. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just know that I am going to have to pretty much be out of here by the end of the week, and then a perfect job and everything is hard to get work. So anyway, back to the topic of the video. Parents belittling their children. They brought them here. Now I don't know what the hell went on in your fucking generation. I mean, the fucking baby boomers and all that other stuff, generational crap. We still got to deal with this stuff, and everything's just getting fucked up. I watched that dumbass debate last night between Trump and Camilla here in 2024, that it is now. Right, September, fair starts tomorrow, I believe. Probably won't even be able to go to it. It's just, you got to ask your parents for money. Your parents would just die, you can sell the house and have it for equity and keep living in your apartment. But no, they got to keep living. You can be with your mother that died, or your mother's still being alive, and whatever. I don't know. It's all just, I can't help you. I'm your mother. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Everything is just based off of something else, the paper. Person can't just live their life. You hear what I'm saying? So you live in your apartment for almost 10 years, and you end up losing it, and you gotta have that fucking following you for the rest of your life. That you can't find working. It's like if you're not a little sheep in the herd every day, people just ruin your life. Nobody just helps and understands, right? They think they're helping you. They think they're like, They call you in the back room, human resource, like, oh, if you're being stressed on your work, trying to keep up, it's like, oh, you just leave me alone, people. I was working there, people be coming up behind me all the time, like, did you do this? I didn't do nothing other than what I'm always doing, which is my job. Doing a perfect job, by the way. Hardly did anything wrong. And they still get on to you, but, it's just little stuff. At the same time, it's more like it's just my situation. I know you guys can relate to it. That's why I'm a YouTuber now, because I understand how life is, and I know that what's happened to me, just like other people can relate to it. Some people can't walk. Some people can't barely even breathe, and they get beaten their whole lives by their parents. It's pathetic. I know what's going on in the world. I've always known. It's just I've never been able to just speak my voice about it. I've never done it until now. Either I was working or I was just too comfortable. So anyway, back to the point. You get kicked out of where you live, and then you got to have that follow you for the rest of your life. It's always on your record. You get kicked out of your job. It's the same situation. This stuff just always on your record. People are always looking like, oh, what happened here? Who does it matter what happened there, people? Move on with life. Get over it. You're the one that got rid of me. Now just fuck it. Nobody's perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. What does it say in that movie? You show me something that's perfect, I'll show you something that's not. It's just a matter of perspective, just like we create everything. Anyway, on with the video. What are we at? 6.5 minutes? Okay. So anyway, you don't want to hear this, then fine. Turn off the video now, because it's going to get ugly. The fucking parents belittling the kids, right? For instance, let me give you a situation. Fucking sitting in the car, having to move all your stuff back in your parents' house, right? You don't want to have to do it. And it's like, oh, I'm just going to drive everything myself or whatever, because I don't want to argue with you. Some parents are just wanting to kick the kid out right at 18. Most of them, all this stuff about having to, abortion, people having kids when they're like 15 or whatever. Just it's crazy what goes on in this world. But people, oh, I want that. Oh, good, I'm glad, because I can't see how anybody would want to have a child that young. Or, it's just everything's about, things ending and people having abortions and killing their kids before they're born just because they had to be passionate with each other. So it's like you can't love something in this world without having to pay for it. You can't just be yourself, right? Anyway, back to the topic. Is fucking going, just sitting in a car, listening to your parents, or sitting them in the living room, and it's like, oh, you should do this. Damn it, I can't help it if nobody will give me nothing, even when you got experience, right? And I know you guys can relate to this. The parents just love to lecture. They love to lecture, yeah. I think that's what I might even call this fucking video, is my lecture about lecturing. Yeah, that's a good title. My lecture about lecturing. Look at all this crap keeps showing up on my phone. That's just the YouTuber, yeah. All this crap about Camilla on my phone. I'm trying to get it off of here. I don't know why the hell it's there. Somehow it got on my phone and I need to get it off. Anyway, I was stupid enough to actually, oh God, I can't, I'll admit it, fucking asked me for money and I just said, I'll give you $1 if you'll get off my phone, or I don't know what the hell I did that for. I was stupid last night. Anyway, it's disgusting. It's whatever, just one stupid little dollar. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck about stupid elections. I don't give a fuck about having kids. I don't give a fuck about any of this stuff. I don't give a fuck about anything anymore. Fuck everything. Anyway, back to the topic. Your parents sitting you down, giving you a lecture, right? It's the worst times I've ever had. You're sitting and driving around the car, and they're just helping you go on job interviews and crap. Or you're out walking too late, or they come in and walk in on you when you're talking to yourself. That's a good one. It's like, oh. And then it's like, oh, there he goes again. Yeah, that's right. Because I'm not you, and you're not me. Let's talk about parents loving their kids. Okay, fine, I'll give you that, because, they have a baby, and it's like, oh, it's a cute bundle. It's like, okay, now they're bigger, and now you owe me. They resent them for having, to take care of them all those years. And the kid's like, I don't remember asking to be born. And the best way is just say, fuck this world, let's not have kids, guys. So anyway, parents lecturing you. They get on to you like, let's see, let me give you a scenario. Well, you had all that time to find work, and you didn't. And you said if it was being said to me, I'd just be sitting there. I wouldn't even say anything back. I don't care anymore, because I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm 42 fucking years old, man, and I'm not arguing with and doing this crap with my family anymore, that a lot of them should, I know I don't want to sound cold or anything, but a lot of them should be dead by now anyways. Most of them are dead, other than my aunt, my cousin, and my father is all I got left in my immediate family. Because, everybody else is either dead or moved away, and I'm good with that. I'm good with everything in my life until it gets fucked away from me. Because it's fucking stress or fucking nobody else giving me anything. Because, oh my God, you did this, so you can't have this. Or, people just taking stuff away from you. Nobody helps each other in this world. It's just my situation. I know you guys can relate to that. If somebody would just this asshole has been saying under consideration for like 3 or 4 weeks now, he never gives me nothing. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on. These people just, they just, like I said over and over again, you have a, couple people come in, a couple times a week. There'd be more placements, and everybody just get paid more. Everybody be able to be a better world. But we got a world that's like, oh, there's only so many work placements. Fuck people. These people don't want to fucking work 5-6 days a week anyway. And then nobody else can get work because you won't, give the time to some other people and just give them more because all this paper man-made bullshit anyways. You gotta fix it to where there's only so many placements for work, and they gotta fucking basically sell you their soul because people are fucking evil. They don't give a fuck. And then what's really stupid and pathetic, in spite of all this crap going on in the world and what is Gaza, children getting killed every day and everything, and just all the crap that's always fucking going on in the world, depression, fucking people in the concentration camps and everything, and fucking all throughout history, civil war, slavery, fucking, and everything that's ever happened. And then you got to deal with your parents bringing you here and then lecturing you because you're unable to deal with it. And that's why the best way to just hold a middle finger and just say, fuck this world and its stupid made-up God that better not exist, otherwise it's a fucking dick, is the best way to just say, screw this world, let's just not have kids. Anti-natalism, all the way. That's his, and so at least you have one say in all this. That's like saying, you know what, there's no fucking way I'm bringing anybody else into this mess so they can go through what I've had to go through. And why would I want to do that? That would be the truly stupid thing to do. Because that's why all these people are idiots. That not everybody that has, I don't want it. I always try to not go too far, but that's why a lot of these people that have children are idiots. If they have a lot of paper money or they're rich or whatever, even then the kid may not be happy here because there's so much people out there that just make fun of you and just fuck you around at your work, at your school, or wherever. The fucking beach. I saw the video from TP the other day about the guy pouring the water, the people kissing on the beach, everybody just going crazy. For God's sake, people, it's just people. It's like, oh, there's children here. It's just like what happened with me at the hotel. People getting on to me because I was just sitting in the pool with my hands up on the side, thinking I was posing nude and taking a nap in their damn chair in an indoor pool, one of those big fancy high-rise hotels in the city. It's just back there when I was still trying to cope right when I was out of work. But no, I'm supposed to just sit and go off and try to find work. Nobody gives me nothing. I'm tired of going on stupid interviews. I'm tired of calling up stupid agencies and they're not giving me anything. I'm tired of busting my ass at work and just feeling stressed out anyway, and then eventually it just builds up inside of you just from years and years, and it erupts, and then people are like, what the fuck? You're a weakling, you're stupid, we don't want you here. They just ban you and never look at you again. Because people just don't care, they don't give a fuck. If you're not a good little robot, puppet, slave, sheep in the herd, every day of your life, then people fuck you. And all this stuff about artificial intelligence, yeah. Why can't you just fucking make something to where they can do all the work? But no, then we'd have, we might actually have people that, here's how people are going to survive without their stupid paper. Oh, I don't know, you print it out every day, why don't you just give them a set amount every month in the mail, right? No, that would actually, then we'd actually have something nice. We got to have everything difficult. You say this? These people with all this paper could help, but they just don't, guys. They don't give a fuck. They actually take pleasure in causing pain. It's a suck-ass world we're living in, guys. And if you can't see it, then then good for you, because just like I say, You know, unless you're awake, you don't realize how stupid everything is, and you just go with it. So those people probably got it better. But once you're awake, it's like, fuck, man, it's hard to go back to sleep again because everything keeps waking you up or it's disturbing you. When you're asleep, it's just, you're in a deep sleep, nothing can wake you up, or you just, you know, you wake up for a second, it's like, okay, I'm going back to sleep now. That kind of thing. Once you're awake, though, it's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to live here. You know, and I ain't bringing no kids here. So like I was saying, the people lecturing you and just, you know, just make, one time I even had a policeman come after me because I was bitching a moment in the neighborhood. It's like, why is he, you know, neighbors being, why is he being so loud? That's why I go to the fucking cemetery to bitch him on sometimes. Like Life is Overrated and all them do. I might make a video like that myself if I have to go back to my house. I got a cemetery out there, go out there and make a cemetery video. I'll probably do that. Excuse me, especially now that I got longer videos set up for my phone. Anyway, up until about 4 days ago, my videos weren't longer than 10 minutes. So that's, if I want my channel to grow, I need to make longer videos at the very least. I don't really care about that monetized crap. I have fucking 50 subscribers, get live on my phone. Otherwise, I'm just limited to the computer. I love my 43 subscribers, and yeah. Anyway, how do I continue this lecture about lecturing? Yeah, that's what I'll call this, lecture about lecturing, something like that. I'll figure it out once I've made the video. You can't title it until you've made it. You just spit out all your thoughts and emotions or whatever, and then you, okay, I'll title it this, you know. That's how it works. That's how you make videos on YouTube. You get your phone. If you guys are wondering, you know, you want to get on here and do it yourself, you get your phone, you get your camera, you make a video, and then you go on YouTube, and yeah, you say this, whether it's for kids or not, which of course all mine, of course, are not for kids. That's one thing I don't want to say. Then you say whether or not you want to restrict it to people over 18, you upload it, and there it is. It's as simple as that. It's real easy. So doesn't cost nothing other than just your internet bill every month. Which of course my father's going to have to help me now because people aren't giving me nothing. As soon as I do get anything, I'll let everybody know about it. I mean, fucking place to live. I don't know how that's going to work now if I have to leave this place, because people are going to have that crap on there until you get paid for, follow you the rest of your life. People just never forgive you. They're always up your ass, bank up your ass if you can't keep a positive balance in there. It's always about paper. Is that people can't just help each other. It's stupid. And then your parents get on to you because no one will help. And then you're like, fuck, man, I don't give a fuck about any of this crap. I just want to live my life and be happy. But how? It's you know, it's anything is possible, but it's just people make it impossible. Because it's just, that's how anything really is possible, because people, you know, it's like, you know, even for things to be impossible, because people make it impossible. They got it fucked up to where they can just do what they want and just get away with it, because it's all about having paper. It's a stupid system that we have created for ourselves. It is meaningless. And the best way to just say, fuck it, is not have kids. Yeah. Because these parents, they bring a kid in the world, and it's like, why can't you deal with all this? I'm so disappointed. You know, I wanted to be proud of you. How can I be proud of you? And you're just sitting there, just shut up, leave me alone. You walk out of the room, and it just, oh yeah, you're a baby. You know, it just, and then sometimes, not every time, if they don't beat them, it's ridiculous what goes on in this world. They come back and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, well, fine, whatever. And I got to live with you. I got to deal with you. You're my family member. Of course, you don't actually say it like that. It's like, fine. And you said, but in your mind, you're like, why did you get on to me in the first place? Well, because I got to rear you right. I take care of you. I give you all this stuff. Now you got to, you got to return it, because you can't just, the price or whatever you can't just get something for nothing. Yeah. But I'm telling you guys, this world, you got voices in your head and whatever. This world's going to do everything it can to fuck you up, and you just got to somehow find ways to keep moving forward and keeping this stuff out of your ass. And then you try to do that, and it gets up your ass anyway. It's ridiculous what goes on in this world. Everything points to this world being hell. And the idea of some separate God just sitting there allowing it is ridiculous, especially with all these elites. They got all this stupid paper and everything they could easily help, but they just don't. And they don't give they don't care. It's like, oh, we care, but we want you to find your own way. Fuck that, man. These people don't give a fuck. It's like I would even have to say 95% of the population don't give a fuck about what they're doing in life. They just do it because they're forced to do it. Just like we're forced in this world, whether we don't remember nothing about ever asking to be born. And it's just if we did, from a spiritual perspective, we were swindled. Yes, because we just, have an experience or whatever, just, people having sex, you just hear, you're forced and you got to deal with it. You can't kill yourself, otherwise, you got to go to hell, as religion would have you believe. I thought I was already in hell. I thought you were a fucking God, because you're the one with all this stupid so-called made-up power. And your parents get on to you, because you don't want to have anything to do with it. They sit you down, lecture you. It's not helping nothing, it's just making the kid more resentful. See, that's the thing. All this stuff, people try to help, and all it's doing is just causing more pain and misery. It's not helping nothing. It's not going to help anything evolve. It's just going to make the kid want to just fucking jump off a cliff or something, man. I don't recommend it. Fucking got all these things to cope with, drinking and whatnot. If you even got paper to get that, for goodness sake. A lot of people just sit on their butt and just ask themselves, what the fuck? Why is this happening to me? It happens all over the place. You're just a baby. You're just whiny baby. You got to get back in the race or what. And the whole time you're like, shut up. Who gives a fuck? I don't know why the hell you give a fuck, dude. You just take pleasure in causing pain. And then people get mad at you for not liking it. Because everything's got to be about paper. Because people are evil. And they got it set up basically for you to fail. And then they blame you for not being able to deal with it. And how is anything supposed to evolve like when you got to live amongst such ignorance? Hell is other people. And then your parents that brought you here get on to you for not being able to handle it. So fuck, what the hell are you supposed to do, right? Yeah, you guys give me your comments like, oh, well, that's life. Fuck. If you make a comment like that, I'll probably just delete it. I mean, I don't want to hear that crap. It's just it's like, I know you guys can relate to this, and if you can't, then you don't need to be listening to these videos, because these videos are about people that see life for what it is, and they're just trying to put themselves out there to, they know what everybody's going through, to make everybody feel like they're not alone. They're like, I'm your brother, I know what's going on, I'm here, that kind of thing. It's not about so you can just be like the parent and say, look, stop whining, because that's how parents are, and you know it. Most parents are just like that. They know, or they don't know. They're just the most biggest understanding in the world, the ones of parents and their kids, because parents have no idea, fuck, what the kid's going through. The kid is like, oh, I can see what you went through, and I don't know why the hell you'd still have me. Because it's usually the kid that's wiser, man. That's using, fucking consciousness and talk and everything. The kid is usually wiser than the parent. I think we got a lot of that going around, guys. So, yeah. Okay, I don't know what else to say for this one, guys. It's just, these people need to understand that the people are just doing everything they can, and it gets to the point where you just don't give a fuck anymore, because it's just set up. The world that we live in is set up in such a terrible way. And there ain't nothing going to come of that. People are just going to get angry and do silly drastic things. None of it's necessary, okay? So yeah, give me your comments how you feel about this, and there's another one for you, and there's always Black Hole Handle. What up? I love you all, and peace to all. I'm gonna let you go for now, and I'll see you guys again when the time is right, and blah blah blah. These lectures are just pointless. The only real true lecture are these kind of lectures that are gonna hopefully just make you feel like you're not alone, bring some meaning hopefully into your life, like there's other people out there that feel the same as you. Okay. That's it for this one, guys. Peace out. Bye-bye for now. And just do everything you can to cope in this crazy place. Love you all.